Hello and welcome. I am Jocelyn Martin. I am a certified personal trainer and holistic health coach. I own my own personal training practice. I'm also a mom to three, a age group competitive triathlete, a lover of fitness, and I am so happy to be here with you tonight. This is going to be a wonderful class, mainly because I want to show you how easy it is to start swapping out products in your house with non-toxic ones. Why? Because that was my journey over 2 years ago. I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I kind of purchased a kit with Young Living and started to use essential oils. I just knew that we were moving into a new house, and the products that we were using before were making my kids cough. They were making their eyes water. It was really kind of irritating to me that I would see things like, that we needed to wear gloves in order to use certain products, or that they couldn't be used around our pets. I mean, how often do you have pets that, like, you're in the middle of cleaning windows or washing your floors and they come running through? I can't stop that. That's life. That's life as a busy mom. I can't put life on hold to clean the house. I can't put life on hold to, figure out which non-toxic products to work, or even how quickly all of that happens, or where to go to look for that information. So I'm here to make this easy and simple and affordable for you, because that's how life should be. Easy, simple, and affordable. So let's get started. We're going to be talking today about affordable ways to ditch chemicals and switch to natural products. So in today's world, some of the most dangerous things that affect our health are things we willingly expose ourselves to on a daily basis. And some of these things might not be what you expect. In fact, you might be completely oblivious to the fact that the products we use on ourselves, in our home, on our children, and in our everyday lives could be the very things that are contributing to why we're sick, why we have health problems, why we struggle emotionally, and why we're not living a life full of wellness, purpose, and abundance. So here's some facts about everyday products that you buy every day from the store. Store-bought soaps contain sodium lauryl sulfate, a toxic chemical used to remove car grease off of garage floors. This can be damaging to the skin as well as disruptive to the immune system and hormonal health. Both adult and kids shampoos contain phthalates. This is a toxic chemical that has been banned in children's toys, but it's still found in our body cleansing products. Come on now. It's known to be an endocrine disruptor and very hard for the body to break down when used consistently during bath time. Notice that's not just like one exposure. It's the exposures that we're getting time and time again that build up. The main ingredient in candles and home sprays that make your house smell good is formaldehyde. The same stuff that we use to embalm people, and it is a known cancer-causing chemical. They say inhaling scents from candles or sprays is the equivalent to inhaling secondhand smoke, which is even more dangerous than actually smoking the cigarette itself. So why are we doing this willingly in our homes? Store-bought household cleaning products contain 2-butoxethanol, which is a toxin known to cause sore throats, necrosis, and severe liver and kidney damage. Well, now I know why my kids and I were coughing every time we cleaned the bathroom. Store-bought laundry detergents and dryer sheets contain alpha-terpenol, benzyl alcohol, and camphor, which are all toxic ingredients that cause central nervous system disorders, loss of muscular coordination, central nervous system depression, headaches, nausea, and vomiting. As well as, those new products, laundry detergents and dryer sheets that say that your clothes will look brighter. Well, they're actually not cleaning your clothes any better. How disgusting is that? They're actually using what's called an optical illusion to make the clothes appear brighter. So they're not cleaner, they're adding something to the fabric to make it appear brighter. It's why when you suddenly look at those clothes under a black light, they light up like a Christmas tree. I don't know about you, but I don't know that I want that chemical that's in that clothing touching my kid's skin or that of my baby's. Their skin is so sensitive and pliable at that age that I don't want that in there touching them on a regular basis. And then what about us as we're aging ourselves? How is that, affecting my skin and my hormonal health? I don't know, but I'm not willing to take the chance anymore. Many baby products contain the listed ingredient fragrance. Actually, just go around your house and look at how many products you have that have the ingredient listed as fragrance. I'll wait. Which is simply a broad category, and this hides hundreds of toxic chemicals behind the word itself. Companies are not required to reveal the actual chemicals that are within the fragrance category, hence keeping the public in the dark about the true toxicity of the products we use on our little ones. Women apply over 300 chemicals to their face and skin per day. Let's just let that sink in. 300 chemicals to our face and skin per day. I think if we knew that statistic alone, we would pause and think about what it was that we were using. But most of us don't know that. Those chemicals include talc, bismuth, parabens, lead, mercury, and mineral oil. These chemicals are all found in store-bought skincare and makeup products, which can disrupt the endocrine system, are highly carcinogenic, and have been found in tumors. When we use these products on ourselves and our children on a daily basis, the toxins build up and accumulate within our bodies, a process called bioaccumulation. So yes, these products are reviewed and looked at by the FDA. But when those chemicals are studied or when those toxins are studied, they're actually only looked at for a very finite period of time. Nothing has been studied over the life cycle of a child, the life cycle of a human being, meaning from birth all the way through to death. None of these chemicals have been studied in that type of a format. So while in a small dose might be okay, when they're bioaccumulated within the body over time, what happens? So this means that the more we expose ourselves to these toxins, the harder it is for our bodies to break them down. Because of this buildup, it causes both minor and major health issues that otherwise could be prevented if we simply quit using these toxins. Even if these issues aren't apparent right now, they will be apparent later on down the road. What's even scarier to know is some of the most popular organic products can still contain some of the ingredients listed. Even if you think you're making a better decision about going organic instead of conventional, there is still a probability that your organic product is still highly toxic for yourself or your little ones. I literally just did this with a good friend of mine. She said, but I'm using these great organic products. And I said, well, let's see how great they actually are. So you can visit a website called ewg.org. It's the Environmental Working Group's website. And you can plug in the ingredients of your products and see how high it is rated in toxicity. Or you can do what we do, which was we downloaded the Think Dirty app on our smartphones, and we looked at that product specifically, and it gives it a rating of the toxicity levels. She was shocked to find out that her organic, really healthy promoted product actually was a 9 out of a 10 in terms of toxicity. Wow, talk about mind blown. The results will shock you and will make you want to throw those products out in the trash. So now that I've effectively freaked you out, I want to begin by saying there's no judgment here. I started exactly where you are right now, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to turn, not knowing even what products or ingredients to look at because they all sounded so weird, chemically and scientific. I mean, just turn over your shampoo bottle and read that ingredient list. It looks like it should have been made up in a laboratory versus be put in a shampoo bottle. So I use these products myself all the time. I use them on myself, I use them on my kids, I use them in my home. But once I educated myself on the toxicity of what we were using in our home, and once I ditched and switched over to plant-based products, our lives changed forever, and our family experienced the perfect wellness that God always intended for us to have. And because we've seen these amazing changes, I felt it necessary to help to educate you on these invisible toxins in your home too. So in our next video, I'm going to talk to you about what you can use instead. So now that I've kind of freaked you out and let you know that, look, this is all just our baseline and where we're starting at, in the next video, I'm going to take you through of how you can get started and what you can use instead to start ditching and swapping out products in your home.